All right, the reason why I want to make this video is to go a little bit more about. I've been starting to make videos about me on my YouTube channel, but I want to go a little bit more in depth about me and to show that I'm just a the ordinary person, but a person on a mission. And I want to really be full time into what I love to do. That is to do spoken thought music, uh, and a little bit of comedy, but especially focus on music and spoken thought, and to use that talent into commercials, uh, movies, television shows, stuff like that. So, but I know it would take work. So, for people who are new of what I do and want to know about me, who am I? Well, I live in the U.S. I don't live overseas. I'm a male. I am actually currently in North Charleston, South Carolina. I work in a auto manufacturing industry where I help build diesel injectors. I'm on second shift at that company. Right now, I'm working less hours. I'm working 4 days instead of 5 days. So I'm not getting my 40 hours a week. That gives me plenty of time to do what I love to do, even though I'm not making money. I have bills piled up. I mean, I have my car loan, which is still over $5,000. My car is upside down of value. It's like underwater. Is a rhetorical word, and for some that knows what that means that the I owe more money than what is worth. And I got it in 2007, which that's a long story, but lesson learned. But anyhow, got that, and then some other bills, my personal loan, $5,000, and I'm in debt, but I'm okay. Sometimes I get depressed and I feel down, but just thank God that God helps me through it, And this, what I love to do, really helps me block out what I'm going through right now. I'm 39 years old, and I enjoy reading. I like to learn about information and about the world, just different things. Learn about people culture. Uh, I really love technology. So that's just a brief about who I am. About what I am. I want to go into a part of. I don't know if you heard what I just got to say. I'm 39, and for some people, the question might be why start late, because most people they start early when they're young, and that is true. It's best to start early. Well, it it all happens to, and I'll give you a brief story about me. I was born in '75. My mother and father they was married at the time. After my mama had me, uh, they joined this faith-based ministry, uh, and they traveled in different parts of the United States. Later, in around the early part of the '80s, my father left my mama and me for no reason, wanted to go back to live with his mother, and I won't go into it. But he had personal problems. He never fought custody. He never, went after me, try to snatch me away from my mom, because he was in the wrong. And so, anyhow, uh, I stayed with my mama with the ministry. I learned a lot in the ministry, in her ministry. Now she owns the ministry, but the ministry at the time did a lot of giving. In other words, they helped people who was less fortunate build furniture, build mobile homes, extend rooms on houses, anything that deals with home living. Uh, we was there. So I learned about not only just about like the carpentry work, But I was mainly like the painter man, so I know how to understand about finish and stuff and like that, and I understand a little bit about carpentry. So